Shri Ganesha Sharada Gurubhyo Namaha Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 24 of Balakanda. In the previous chapter, we have seen Vishwamitra approached Ramashrama to spend his night there along with Rama and Lakshmana. When the day dawned, the two princes performed their daily devotions and followed Sri Vishwamitra to the river. The keepers of sacred vows, the dwellers in the holy hermitage, accompanied them to the river bank and arranged for an excellent boat to take them across. They said to Sri Vishwamitra, O great Rishi, do not delay. Please board the vessel with the royal princess now and thus avoid the heat of the day. Sri Vishwamitra paid reverence to the devout sages and proceeded to cross the sacred river. When the craft was in midstream, the roar of waters was heard by Sri Ramachandra and his younger brother. They questioned the holy sage, saying, O venerable Lord, what is the cause of this tumult in the mid of the water? In answer to Sri Ramachandra, Sri Vishwamitra described the cause of the sound in the following manner. O Prince, on Mount Kailasha, Sri Brahma created a lake by the power of his thought, on account of which it is called the lake of the mind or Manasa Sarovara. The holy river of Sarayu rises in the Manasa lake and flows through the capital Ayodhya. Here it joins the sacred stream Ganga, and this sound is produced when the two mighty rivers Sarayu and Ganga unite. With concentrated mind offers salutations to them. Those who visited Kailas Parvata and as a pilgrimage, you would be able to see the Manasa Sarovara before reaching to the Kailasa, Mount Kailasha. And a river start flowing from the southern side of Lake Manasa Sarovara, of course, a little distance away from Manasa Sarovara, and that river flow through Nepal and then enters into India. And when it enters India, it is called as Sarayu. And near Ayodhya, even today, it reaches and unites with Ganga. The two royal princes made obeisance to the river and, having reached the southern bank, left the boat and proceeded onwards. Walking further, the two princes beheld a dark and terrible forest, and Sri Ramachandra again addressed the sage as follows. O great sage, this forest looks dark and sinister above the ceaseless clamor of crickets and other insects. Fearful beasts can be heard roaring. The forest resounds with their dread cries, while the harsh and discordant notes of birds echo through it. See, osage, wolves, lions, tigers, and elephants abound there. It is overgrown with Dhara, Ashwakarna, Kujaja, Patala, Cilia, and Kundulaka trees. It is indeed terrifying. The highly resplendent sage Vishwamitra, hearing these words, said, My son, I will tell you something of this dark forest. Formerly, there were two cities named Malada and Karusha. They were both prosperous and resembled the cities built by the gods. O Rama, in ancient times, Indra slew the wicked Vratrasura. Then he became hungry and thirsty. He went to an inauspicious and isolated place where he became distressed on account of the sin of having slain a Brahmin, because the Vritrasura was created by Vishwakarma, who himself was a Brahmin. The gods and holy sages bathed Indra in the sacred waters of Ganga and purged away his sin by pouring jars of water charged with mantram over him. In this way, the remorse of Indra was appeased. Pollution caused by slaying a Brahmin was washed away, and he was highly gratified. Purified and sinless, Indra gladly conferred a boon on this land, saying, "These two cities will be known as Malada and Karusha, and they will acquire great renown. Their prosperity will be famed throughout the earth." Here, Malada means basically the impurity of Indra, Indra's body, which was washed away. So Mala is basically stands for impurity, and Karusha basically stands for the hunger. And since both the impurity of Indra's body as well as the hunger of his body has been driven away, the place is called as Malada and Karusha. Karusha. When Indra thus favored these two cities, the celestial beings praised him and cried, "Be it so." These two cities soon enjoyed great prosperity and fame. However, in the course of time, a perverse Yakshini was born here, possessing the strength of 1,000 elephants. Her name was Tataka, the wife of Sunda, and her son was a Rakshasa Maricha, who was equal in strength to Indra himself. He possessed long arms, an enormous mouth, and a gigantic body. This terrible Rakshasa continually destroys the people of these two lands. O Rama, wicked Tataka constantly plunders and devastates these two countries, Malada and Karusha, obstructing the road. She lives at 2 miles distance from here. Let us enter the forest of Tataka. By my command, O Rama, you will slay the wicked Dakshini and set these countries free of her. O Rama, no one dares to come here for fear of Tataka. Save this land from the dangerous demoness. This is why this forest is uninhabited by humans, but you can now restore it. This wicked Akshini is unceasingly bent on her evil designs. Thus ended chapter 24 of Kanda in Ramayana. So here in this Vishwamitra along with Rama and Lakshmana crossed the confluence of Sarayu and Ganga and reached the dark forest of Tataka. And then Vishwamitra told them the story of the beautiful two cities, Malada and Karusha, how they were spoiled by Tataka. And even though Tataka is an actually a woman, he orders Rama to kill her because, as a Kshatriya, as a would-be king of Ayodhya, Rama need to know about the Rajaniti, about the dharma of a king. So here, as a dharma of the king, it is his duty to safeguard his subjects. It is his duty to safeguard the dwelling place of the humans. Here, the Yakshini Tataka had completely spoiled and killed people who lived in Malada and Karusha. Now it is his responsibility, it is the dharma of as a king, as dharma as a kshatriya to protect the subjects. So Vishwamitra started teaching him the Raja Dharma right here with experience. Namaste Sharada Devi Kashmir Ramaham Prarthaye Nityam Vidya Danancha Dehime. Goodbye.